Let's go!
The mod is out officially, and I've wanted to do Rate the Super on this game because I literally worked on all the supers.
Damn.
Again, we did Rate the Super on MVCI before. This was 2019. I pretty much did Rate the Super on all the level 3s, and it was like, varying levels of not as great as Marble 3, most part. I don't think a lot of my ratings are going to change, but I'll just show you guys the supers, and I'll make notes of some of the shit we did, because I can tell you, inherently, supers are not special in this game. Like, not the original game. There's no cool cinematic flashes, there's no lighting changes, like, characters just look flat when you did a super in the old game, and they just have like a super flash in the background. And when that was in our game, back in like, July to August, it looked really boring. It was just like, the lighting was just straight. Some characters were just covered completely in shadow. And we didn't have the outlines at that point. So I was like, this does not look cool. It is not like, this should be a moment where the characters look their best. And they look their worst almost.
That's why I'm gonna give you your flowers, because when Thanos does his super, and you see his face in the outline,
it looks crazy.
And it looks crazy. From the first time I saw that super, I'm like, God damn, he looks great. He looks maniacal. So he's like,
and that was because that's because
it's a good angle, the lighting.
Thanks to people like Erebus who helped me out with getting in control of the light work. There's what happens is there's an animation call, and the animation call goes like, hey, hey, this is happening. Change the lights, and Erebus figured out where that was. There's also other calls where it's like there's an animation call, turn on the outlines, so we can punch up the outlines during supers. We can also turn them down so they're not as loud on some characters. So that's effectively what we did. And at that point, it was just like, all right, time to dial it in for every single character's super, for every single character's level 1 and level 3, and that was my job. Which is and he built me tools where I just changed them for every single character.
Like the outlines are really good. The outlines on Nova. I notice when he's doing his super, and then you see him, and you see the nice black, thick outline of the cross.
None of that was effectively just throw it in there and let the engine do it.
No.
Every single piece and part of it was hand chosen and picked by either me or other people on the team.
I mean, that's stuff that I noticed. Like when I was playing, I'm like, damn.
So let's go to full screen. Hold on a second. Mostly, I can show you guys the level 1s, as we're gonna go through this kind of briskly, and we mostly want to see the level 3s. And we'll do like Rate the Super on the level 3s. So, just as an example, let's show you Ryu's level 1, basic Shinko Hadouken. That position of the lighting that happens during all this, the lighting actually coming from the fireball itself, all personally dialed in and all that stuff. Also, Tatsu gets a bit of an underlight, underlight will be highlighted a lot with characters that have like killing intent. So it looks kind of spooky and scary. And then obviously, hold on a second. Let me get over here. There we go. And then Ryu's level 3. Here's the one we can actually rate. Not bad. I think it's an okay Shinshoryuken. I'm gonna be real, it's about a 7. It's okay, but there is a modifier. This only happens to Ryu if he's at low health.
Dang. That's almost a 10 for me.
And he suppresses the Dark Hadouken.
It's almost a 10 for me. I don't know. It's so sick.
It's cool.
It's cool. He suppresses the Dark Hadouken, but he keeps going.
I give it personally like, about a 9, because I'm seeing stuff that I wish I could polish up. So I think it's okay, but I'll give that one about an 8 in the end. It goes from a 7 to an 8.
Yeah, to me it's a 9. I love it how he has to suppress it.
So Iron Man,
he breaks through.
He just breaks. That's the thing that MVCI had by itself back in the day. Iron Man.
Target acquired. Here's the big one.
And he gets completely new guns. Every single one of his guns now has a unique color design for all the other outfits he has. Right. So the proton
to
cannon
match it matches his color.
That's that one, and then he has this one.
Iron Avenger.
That one's good. I love the effects on the ground.
Yeah, there was a lot of work that had to go into like the outlines, turning off, turning on some characters at times. I like that one as well.
Yeah.
I think it's about an 8.
Yeah.
You know, it's about an 8.
I'm with you on that.
Our enhanced version of the game makes it look a bit better.
As Steve would say, a solid 8.
Solid 8. And then we got Nova on this side.
Eat Fist!
Eat Fist. Not bad.
Yeah.
And then he's got this one.
But you know what I
dead.
do like? I like his energy in his supers.
Oh, dude.
That's the thing. Like, the supers
Yeah.
aren't that crazy, but his energy is out of control.
There was a request from a lot of people to change Nova to his older voice. I'm like, no, I like this one.
Yeah.
It was Troy Baker, who's like a big, voice actor in MVC3, and it's a different dude here. I love this dude.
Yeah.
Listen to this shit.
Yeah.
Are you ready? Go before full throttle!
It looks great. I love this Superman. This is like a 10 for me.
Wow.
This one is like insanely high. For some reason, I love this super.
That one's a 9 for me. He's right there, but like his energy's out the Richter scale. And that's what I love the most, because it's kind of like a power fantasy.
Yeah.
It's almost like a Dragon Ball, you know,
Yeah.
where they're just like he's the most Dragon
He's the
Ball.
most Dragon Ball character of them all.
Of them all, because that's what Marvel vs. Capcom is. It's like Dragon Ball.
Crazy power levels.
Crazy power levels, and he runs with it.
And then Venom, we don't have him on his default costume, but hopefully you guys dig this one.
This is classic.
Venom gets a lot of supers in this game,
Yeah.
which is cool. The underglow, make him look all evil. And then the goop, and all of the goop took, dude all of this goop took forever, dude. Erebus and so many others took forever to get this online.
It barely shows up.
I know.
But you see
and
it,
you
but
barely
it's like,
see it.
Yeah, but it's the attention to detail.
This goop took forever. Erebus and Fuchs spent so long getting all this dialed in. There was hundreds of things that had to be changed to change the goop color.
Yeah. And then you would have to pause to really, but that's.
And then you can see like some of the small things, these like small attentions inside the mouth and all that stuff was all shit that I personally dialed in to make sure it looks really good. And then you get this cool stuff. Yeah, I'm very happy. And then he has his level 3.
Bang.
Combo counter glitch, don't worry about that. I think it's good. I think it's an 8.
Yeah.
I think it ends in a way that I personally wish they went a bit further.
It was building up, but the final impact wasn't it.
It feels like a wrestling move in the end.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I think I wish for more.
It was close.
Yeah. The landing itself, he doesn't stick the landing very well. Yeah, I agree. All right. Strider is Strident. Let me show you this one. He has a lot of supers. A lot of hand dialed in lighting.
Oh wait, did you change some of the billboards back there?
Yeah, many of the billboards. I had actually just unlocked the camera to show you. We're in the background over here. See the Yo Video Games logo?
Ha! Sick.
There's a store that has the Yo Video Game stuff on sale.
Damn.
I don't know how to wave dash in this game. I'm ass. Yeah, and there's our toy. And there's a Benny poster.
Ah! Dang!
Yeah, that's what's going on. You better believe it. Here's all Strider supers, and then obviously Ragnarok, one of the most goated level 3s. Turning the outlines off on Frank there. I worked my butt off for this final shot, dude. By the way, I think this is a 9.5 out of 10. I worked my butt off to get his eye to show up the way it does there, where he's like, I fucking murdered you. Like, that was very intentional.
To look.
I call it the killer intent.
Yeah,
Make him look as cool as possible. And then Arthur, this character took a lot of time.
Jeez.
This is one of the premier zoning characters of the game as well. Does Arthur get any other super outside of this and this? That might be about it.
That's funny. I would probably play Arthur. I just don't like small characters in fighting.
And he has like no mobility, dude.
Yeah, tiny characters in fighting games are not for me.
Yeah, I know. That's the only 2 he's got, right? That's it. And then obviously his big super. And similar to, Marvel 3, it's not a great super.
Yeah.
It's mostly for utility.
Yeah.
It's like a 4 in my personal opinion.
Yeah. Yeah, for 5. I give it a 5.
5. All right.
That's Smash Brothers. Smash Brothers, all the rules are off the table.
This is true. And then Frank.
Suck at Smash.
Let's go to town! Yeah!
Even that one's just great.
Not bad. I think it's like a 7 out of even a 7. That's like a very cinematic super,
It's
right?
very cinematic, but it's very true to his character.
It's true.
So that's what's really cool.
Like
about
this
it.
one.
Yeah. Like it doesn't do much, but it's also very true.
Yeah.
This'll make a nice shot.
That is level 3.
Yeah.
Come on.
We had a dude, all the work it took to get all these zombies working.
Jeez.
Now square.
And I like that one. 100 hits on the dot, so it
Yeah.
levels you up all the way. I like this one. I think it's like an 8.
Yeah,
I think that's cool.
I would agree. It's not like super crazy, but it's super well done because like these games are love letters to their characters, and that's what Marvel vs. Capcom's always kind of been.
Still now.
There's the other level 1. This one's cute.
Yeah.
Huh? Duh. That one looks really good with our new art style. I'll give it credit. I almost like that one more. But it's also like possibly an 8 as well. Let me get Rocket in here. Let me stop beating up on poor naked Arthur. Rocket, completely new model.
Yeah.
Moo did this. Moo Cartoons did this one. So, brand new character. Completely different than the trash panda that we had before. There's a level 3.
Yeah.
And here's Rocket. Ain't no thing like me.
Great.
And yeah, it's a cool super. I think this one's also about like an 8 or so, and then he's got his bomb.
Who'd be dumb enough to step on this?
And Strider. Yeah. And
Yeah.
there's a
It's
3.
just like a special move.
Exactly.
You know?
I rate things
That's
on how cool that they are.
That's like an EX.
It's like an EX move.
Yeah.
It's like a 3, you know?
Yeah.
So, Doctor Strange is a completely new model.
Yeah.
He is not the same as he was before. He's a mixture of MVC 3 Strange and a mixture of MUA 3 Strange. So he's
Damn.
like our own personal kit bashed version of him. But, you know, I think he looks pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
I think we did a pretty good job. Wait, hold on a second. I need to get control of Chris.
Your talent is welcome. Let them
I'm not messing around with Doctor Strange.
He's a little weird to use because of his mobility, but he's got god tier teleports. So you move around like this, right? And you can do it from the air and be behind people, always behind people, and you can go in multitude of different directions. You pretty much like set up stuff in here, or you set up the this guy, and you go like this, and you can teleport behind him.
Jeez. Okay. That's what I like.
You know, that's a big part of his game plan.
Yeah.
He's very cool. I want to learn him too because he's the god tier mix-up character in the game. I think it's level 3.
I unleashed the secret magic. Too late to regret. I am Doctor Strange, Sorcerer Supreme.
I like the super a lot. I think it's like a 9. You know, and his magic effects always look really cool. We had a problem with this one halfway through, where this one calls 2 different animation sequences. So our lighting broke right here, and it was like he was completely in shadow. And I was like, "What the hell's going on?" He's one of the only characters that have a super that calls 2 different animation sequences.
Jeez.
So we had to figure that out.
That's fun.
Strange is cool.
Yeah,
Chris also got his RE5 face.
Yeah.
So he's not as butt ugly as before.
Yeah.
Not as butt ugly. Still a little butt ugly. Chris is kind of butt ugly.
Bugly.
But, you know.
Time for overkill. Slam down.
It's almost better to rate this super because his level 3 is not really a cinematic super at all.
Yeah. But like I said, like these games are just great love letters to each character.
Firepower.
This is almost his cinematic super here.
Yeah.
Because, you know, this is Chris's big cinematic level 3. Here we go. Okay, what?
System online. Engage. Bring the pick over, you damn.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's a 4.
4.
It's a 4. That's a 4 out of 4. Sorry, Chris. You're a 4,
Could have been
brother.
so much more.
Could have been so cool. He could have called in like some like weird thing from RE5 and threw a liquor at you or some shit. Hawkeye, just a very good character in this game. Very powerful character just in general.
Yeah, I'm messing with him right now.
He's quite good, dude. You hit people with this poison, and the poison's hella good.
Oh, jeez.
It takes off a ton of health.
Poison, so then just like, you know, block strings and stuff like that.
Yes, you can always do fireball back, which is dodge back to any button, and it gets crazy
one's
shit.
Lightning, one's ice, one's
And he has the jump back. He has jump back. He is ridiculously good in this game.
Yeah.
So yeah, you'd probably.
And he's my playstyle. I like controlling the screen.
Yeah, because at any point you can do this super,
Right on the mark. Gimlet.
and it tracks anywhere.
Oh.
And in this game, that's super good because it tracks anywhere, and you get full combo after.
Dang.
Tag full combo. So Yeah, Hawkeye's damn good in MVCI. He actually recently got nerfed because his poison was too good. Anyway, there's that super.
Super scatter shot.
And he doesn't have the Ant-Man super from Marvel 3 anymore. He's got this.
Hold that thought. No matter how hard you try, you can't escape from my arrows. Now that's what you call.
And I like it. It's sick. It's like an 8.5. I don't want to give it a 9, but I don't want to give it like a low 8.
That's fair.
You know?
100% fair. But it's sick as hell. It's like I said, it's very.
They did a good job with it. Yeah. And then in our art style, I think it shows off a bit more how cool it is. Chris is about to kiss that thing. And yeah, shout out to Moo, who's our comic book expert. Worked on this character initially, and I did polish, and I was really inspired because Moo loves Hawkeye. So I'm like, we got to get this character looking sick because he does not look good in MVCI. We have to make him look as sick as possible. I was pretty much inspired by their passion. And then obviously, yeah, boy. X was a labor of love for many people, including myself, obviously. And then he's got this.
Special weapons ready. You're going nowhere.
And then he's got this,
Time to suit up.
which makes his fireballs crazy. He gets these, and they charge super fast. They full knockdown. You just get to do whatever you want after. And then yes, I call this maximum effort level 3 because now we have a third character model we have to make, and it has a bunch of complication. And Fooch did it. Where is this?
Have no other choice.
Jeez.
Try. You're finished.
Man.
Nuts. I think it's a 9.
Ooh.
You know, I'm not gonna give it a full 10.
Yeah.
I think the effort that Fooch put into it
Yeah.
makes me like it even more.
The
But
colors and everything is nice.
I think it's cool that he calls back to his other arm. Zero. Yeah, Zero's got a lot
He
of
doesn't
supers.
morph. That's true. Forehead does not morph.
Zero's got a lot of supers in this game. Level 1. Neat. This one's very good.
But everything. Shining sure.
We try to bring the anime
nice.
aesthetics out on the
Yeah.
characters as much as possible here. And then
Time to settle this.
Shadow Super. Cool. Alright, cool.
Very nice. Almost what is it? Level 3
Ganagin.
in Asian, yeah, or what is it in Alpha 3?
Yeah.
When you use it with fierce
Custom
punches.
Alpha, yeah.
Custom Alpha.
And then his level 3 is pretty much kind of cool, but it's sort of boring. He gets like a 5 out of 10 level 3 in my opinion. And then Ultron.
Wow, that was level 3?
That was his level 3. That was that way in Marvel 3 as well, man.
Man, I gotta give it a 3.
It's pretty, and he looks cool at least, which is one of the best
Yeah,
ones.
but it's just compared to everybody doing all kinds of cool stuff, it just looked very much like his other ones.
So Ultron, yeah, I wanted to make this robot look as evil as possible. So in all of his supers, I try to make him look as menacing as he possibly could.
It's over. Destruction way.
So I'm very happy with the way this dude came out. There was a lot of effort from many people to make this guy look good.
Serve me.
So scary.
Yeah.
Into
Damn.
No escape. Die, die, die. Delete everything.
Dang.
I think it's a cool super.
Yeah.
I think it's like a 9 out of 10.
9.5. It's the highest we've seen so far.
It's not bad. Let's get to Gamora.
It might be, I would say almost 10 compared to like everything we've seen.
Maybe, yeah. And then I think she also has down.
I used to be a Gamora man.
She's good because her projectile's like knocked down. So
Yeah, I love the
that's a hard knockdown. Or I think which one is it? It's like one of these are hard knockdowns, and they're very good. And then if I do this, wait, this one?
Pick your poison. Let's go.
Dang. See?
This one's custom made.
Wow.
It's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool.
8.5, almost 9.
I actually agree on the 8.5 call.
Because it's a great angle, like throughout the whole entire thing, and then that final angle is great. Yeah.
The ending shot is like what you wanted from Venom's.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, and here's the legendary Ghost Rider.
Oh gosh.
Are you ready?
Face me.
And yeah, underlids make him look evil and cool. Yeah, that's neat. And then he's got one of the most complicated things we had to do, which is to texture flatten this bike.
Oh, geez.
Which is like 1,000 pieces.
Damn.
It was so difficult to do, dude. And then I either was Moo or one of our texture artists, Moo, Fooch, or Zeno, had to flatten the objects for these characters, and these objects are just so detailed. There's so much shit. This bike can also not be stopped, right? If you do it, it has infinite armor the entire time he's on it. You can't stop him. And there's crazy combos that happen as a result.
See, that's how you could have done. That's how you could have done Silver Surfer. Silver Surfer could just come up, and then that's a super that gets on the board.
Yeah. And then, last but not least, you'll be surprised to see that his legendary super has not been changed. Just look at my ass. That's it. Just look at my ass, bro.
Look at it.
That has not changed.
Look at me.
We refuse to change it. It's all of his
it's
sins.
so silly. It's so good at the same time.
Yeah. He should just look directly into your ass and say, "You a bitch."
Yeah.
Like, and say his mouth should move when he says it.
I don't know. It's so goofy, but so good at the same time.
Yeah. Marvel 3 has this whole, you're like enter a demonic phase through his eyes, and it's very cinematic. The problem is that we could not get to a point where we could translate Marvel 3 camera data effectively yet.
Jesus Christ.
So don't worry, Chad, there was effort that was put into that, but there would have been a lot more polish and a lot more stuff we would have had to do to make that work.
It's goofy good.
And we focus our efforts in other places, which is why the game is out now.
Well, that's development. You know, you gotta it's like the DNFs, like in the thing. Does this break the game?
All of video game development after this experience, you understand, is about compromise.
Yes.
Especially when you're in decision making, it's all about, okay, so what can we actually do?
Yeah.
What can we get done in this time frame?
How important is this?
Yeah. Yeah, so, this one changing, not on the level of importance that we were like, this is mega critical. Let's just keep it the way it is, because this is a whole ass 3 out of 10.
3 out of 10, but goofiness out of 10 is a 9 out of 10 for goofiness.
Yeah, that's true.
3 out of 10, but 9 out of 10 for goofy.
The memes are dreams. Training stage looks sick, thank you. We were running into a problem with the previous version of our training stage. It was too black. You see how the floor is like flat black, which is fine on the floor, but the background was too, and it was making our game look way too dark. It's still dark here, but with our black outlines and black shadows, it ended up being a bit too much. So we I had Koenji put a moving space background in the background, and they did a great job, a wonderful job. So now we have a pretty cool looking training stage. And I didn't want to put logos all over the place. I didn't exactly want that. We had to put insignias on the ground to identify where the stage begins and ends. So you'll notice that there's a line on this side, and there's a line, get over there, dude. There's a line over here that shows where the stage ends, so that players can actually know, because people were getting lost on our training stage. So we're like, oh, let's change that. Hi, Steve.
Hey-o.
Hey-o. We're doing Rate the Super right now.
Oh, okay.
Can't need to come back.
Okay.
I already did 0. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Well, it's the best, so probably 10 out of 10.
It was pretty high.
It's pretty high. Okay, that makes sense.
So Nemesis went through a lot of changes, and his level, his supers, I was pretty happy with, because this character is weird and fleshy looking in MVCI originally, and I wanted to bring him back to the colors of OG Nemesis.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Let's see that.
So he looks a bit closer to Marvel 3 Nemesis, which has the right coloring in my personal opinion. So yeah, he looks sick here. And then last but not least, he doesn't have a great level 3, but his command grab is actually good in this game. This level 3 is useless in Marvel 3.
Give it extra frames?
Literally, yeah, well, it just comes
Or
out.
less frames, sorry.
It's a command grab that came out like in 2 frames later. So it never grabbed people in Marvel 3.
Jeez.
It's like the worst command grab ever.
Okay, so look at G. G's command grab on an EX is like instant. You know what I mean?
Well, right. So this is a super flash. In Marvel 3, you can just jump out of it.
Oh, yeah.
So if you were there else, you just no.
Yeah.
I mean, like Zangief.
So that's the whole point, is that on these super grabs, they're supposed to grab you right after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in Marvel 3, he didn't have that. Like literally, you had to whiff punish someone. It was impossible.
Oh.
So in MVCI, that's not the case. Like,
Every
it's
time I got
actually
caught in
good.
that, the super or the guys, they would do it during a super.
Yes.
Yeah, they would
And that
never
was actually
actually
good here.
They would never try to do it wrong.
And I touched up this creature literally in the 11th hour before we launched. Ooh, ignore the bug of the combo thing. In the 11th hour, I touched up this creature to make it look closer to the tones of his face and everything like that. So, creepy creature. It's it's fine. It's like a 7. You know,
Where's
maybe
the
a
bug?
6.
6.5.
6.5 maybe, but
What was the bug?
oh, dude, you didn't notice it?
No.
Watch the combo counter.
Okay, it was 6 hits.
Yeah, watch it. Get ready.
Okay.
You ready? Massive, and then it shrinks.
That's cool. I like it.
It is a bug.
It's a bug?
Yes, that's a
I
bug.
thought it was part of that. I thought it was dope.
Steve thought it was a feature.
That's great.
I thought it was funny.
If
That's
most,
cool.
here's what I've noticed:
That was
most
a
people,
feature.
most people don't care.
Yeah, I thought it was cool. I mean,
So
Yeah.
cool.
yeah.
That makes me happy.
Yeah, it's a feature.
And then Dante went through obviously a shit ton of changes. We don't even need to talk about it. Just check them out.
I'm gonna give this a 2 out of 10 because I've seen it so
A
many
billion
damn
times, bro. I know.
Since freaking MVC 3 for
I know.
crying out loud.
Don't worry, I know.
I am traumatized, sir. Traumatized from that damn super over and over and
I'm
over
aware.
and over again.
I'm totally aware. That's why we try to make it look a little different at least.
I hate them.
And then his level 3, which is one we can actually rate.
Time to close the curtain. Rest in peace.
Same as his Marvel 3 Super, but now he actually looks kind of cool.
And
It's
you know what,
appropriately lit.
even if I see that one a lot, it still looks dope. But it looks better when he's
yeah.
devil.
Oh, Devil Trigger.
Yeah,
Good,
Devil
good
Trigger.
point.
Yeah,
Let me
when
do that.
Devil Trigger looks cooler.
Let me do that. Let me do that. You're right.
Yep.
So this Super's like an 8.
Really? I gotta give it a 6 because how cool Dante is and all the stuff that he does. He doesn't do anything like
Yeah, he doesn't.
that.
He should whip out all of his guns and shit.
He should
He should have the entire
he should like kick
artillery.
the sword, do a flip, kick the sword down, and then shoot the sword and stuff like
Bro,
that.
yeah, it should be like his DMC3 intro.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
and then he eats some pizza or
Yes,
some shit.
he eats a pizza.
I like your thought process, Kenny. I'm bringing that shit down to a 6.
Damn.
Kenny's not wrong.
Yeah, he's not wrong.
He's not wrong. Okay, let's move on. Thanos. I have to figure out how to control him. There we go. So Thanos with the Infinity Gauntlet.
Absolute power! Final judgment!
Thanos, I'm very
I
happy
like
with
that
how he
because like
looks.
his face. His face is really good. He's maniacal
Yeah.
right there. You see him and he's like,
Yeah. And then the big
that one can
one
really see.
that we're gonna rate.
The galaxy is mine!
Gotta be a boy.
Eternity of pain! Cosmic fall!
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like it.
it's supposed to be like a 9.
Yeah.
I think it's really neat. I think having the Infinity Gauntlet like smashing and all that stuff, and he beats you with it is.
It looks
very
great
helpful.
when it ends because like literally you get that view on his face and he's looking crazy maniacal.
Yeah.
Like, he looks like
And then Spencer kind of going back to as much looking like Marvel 3 Spencer as possible.
Ready for this?
That's-
Come on, sucker! Ready to win. Eat this.
All the hand-drawn musculature on this dude.
Musculature.
into
On it. Arr!
Bionic ham. Bring out.
Also, on this one, you couldn't loop it.
No. Bionic Arm's actually not that good in this game in general. Spencer's not a bad character in this game, but he plays the game much differently than he did in Marvel 3.
Oh my god, Marvel 3.
He's god tier, bro.
Yes, dude, he's insane.
And then his level 3
Mobility god.
Level 3 is kind of snarky.
I always wanted to see a death battle between him and Winter Soldier. Just because, you know.
Their arms.
Yeah.
I don't mind the super. I think it's an 8. You know? I think it's cute. I think it's an 8.
I think it's slow.
7?
It's,
Yeah,
you know,
it's not good. I say 6.
I think they tried.
Yeah.
Hey.
Like he smacks you, like, and he takes off.
But it's like, good for what he does.
It
like,
fits
right?
his
Like,
personality.
It fits his personality. He uses his
Well,
arm.
here's the thing. Who actually played the 3D version of...
Very few people might do.
Simmons.
Chun-Li, let me just show you. I put a lot of TLC into this character's colors to make her look like Marvel 1 Chun-Li as much as possible. So she very much has that look to her now. And not a lot of changes design-wise to her face. We did some things, like, and spruced her up a little bit, but effectively she still is the same model. And here's this one.
See, that one's great because it leads to another one.
Yes. No, you get this big, cool level.
So I'm super disappointed with that, and you already know why.
Chinese writing.
The Chinese writing is
I know.
not there.
Chinese writing was one of the best.
One of the
Yeah.
best things.
Chinese writing was like a 10.
It'd be tough because we have to change the timing of the super to allow the bang 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 bang.
Right, you'd have to change that out.
Yeah.
That's right again. Real question though. Real question. What did the Chinese writing say?
I have no clue.
Right?
I have zero clue. We always called that one that super. Everybody called that super Chinese writing.
Right. Yeah. Nobody.
Everybody always described
And
this
you know
dude
what?
Chinese writing.
And
Who in the chat knows?
And here's the thing: it was before the internet. It was
It was.
before like
Yeah,
social
so
media.
we all called it that.
Instagram.
We didn't know what the heck it was.
Everyone in the arcade just called it Chinese writing. I
All
remember
right,
Trenton.
and-
It was on the level of Raging Demon.
Yeah.
And here's her level 3.
I'll finish this.
Doesn't have that cinematic of a level 3, but it's pretty. You know, it's okay. I think
Five.
it's like a
5 or 6.
I think it's like a 6,
Yeah.
personally speaking. Morrigan went through way too
Way
much.
much better though.
Went
I mean,
through
shit,
a ton.
the kiddo's not watching.
Damn, Kenny.
Yeah, no.
She went through an absolute metric
Had to go
shit
through a
ton of
lot.
work. And yeah, this was
That one's great.
This was a whole bunch of effort, especially from Xeno, to make this girl look really good. And I have to give mad props, dude. Xeno's probably one of the artists that is one of the champions of this game.
Oh.
Because they just went so ham on so many characters to
Well,
get
they-
them flattened.
They just like probably just really cared about it and they cared
Yeah.
about these characters. So
But
I wanna make
Xeno's
them
also
look good,
one of the lead like Marvel 3 modders as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, like people that just love Marvel vs. Capcom are the ones that made the game look this way, dude. And I just wanted to enable them and give them all the resources to make sure it happens. Her level 3.
You've been naughty.
And I like it that her shadow is actually her original MVCI model.
Ooh.
So it did not change. And I like that.
Shadow.
That
Hey.
her alter image that shows up is, no kidding, her unmodified, just with outlines,
Yeah.
vanilla
See
MVCI
the
Morrigan.
difference. That's
That
so
is the original one. We didn't touch it at all. And
That's
this is
cool.
the change to obviously all of our flat
Wow.
version of the character. So
That's kind of neat. It's a multiverse.
I kind of like that. It's like, it calls back.
Yeah.
And I didn't. We're like, oh, her shadow looks messed up. I'm like, don't change it. I think that looks cool.
Yeah.
I kind of like that she's using her old version of herself.
You went with it.
I went with it. Like, it's not a feature. It's not a bug. It's a feature.
Ah, there you go. It's an Easter egg.
That's what happens. It's an Easter egg.
Yeah.
Hulk. All the beautiful line work by Angry D. This guy and all his crazy ass vascularity.
No, like, you guys did a fantastic job on all the thing, but the overall design of Hulk, I'm not a huge fan of.
And this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I think he has a much different face than he does in
Yes,
MVC3.
like a different face. Like I'm a big fan of like the art, the like
Is that unblockable?
all
No.
the stuff
Just Mega
that
Plus.
you guys did, but like Marvel 2.
Yeah, that Hulk has a much different, like, this forehead, the way his
Yes.
hair sits on his head, all that was very different.
All that was
There we go.
goddamn.
Dialing in the lights on this dude was
Love it.
fun
It's
because
classic.
he's got so much muscle and he's
Yeah.
big.
It's almost like Ferrigno, but like times 10.
Oh, this is level 3? And his level 3 kind of sucks.
Wow,
That's his
level
level
3?
3.
Yeah.
Wow.
And Hulk didn't get a level 3 in Marvel 3.
Ha.
He didn't. So this is new to this game.
Yeah.
And it kind of sucks.
Does he have Meteor?
He does. And the Meteor, I'd argue, is even that one.
Meteor
That
would
one's,
probably be better than
that's
that.
like a 3. Here's the
Yes.
Meteor.
Like Meteor's
cool.
better than that.
Meteor's like at least a 5 or a 6.
Yeah, no, Meteor. I gotta give.
I agree.
give Meteor like a 7. Like
That's-
it was just. Well,
That's a 2 out of 10 right there.
for what?
Meteor?
No, the
The other
Yeah, it's level 3. I agree. Look at this
But like
cross-up.
Meteor's way better. Like he just jumps in
his feet was
space.
smaller.
Yeah, because he's aiming him up.
Yeah, that's so funny.
Wow. No, Meteor's great.
Bring out
Meteor's better than his level 3.
Captain Marvel. I'm gonna pop Captain Marvel bullshit
Now.
so we can hear her theme,
Ooh.
which is Alex's new theme.
Yeah.
Captain Marvel was also Moo Cartoons, one of their personal favorite characters. They got
Nice.
some really cool alternate references on her alternate colors, and
Well-
one of our lead developers, it was one of his main characters in the game too.
And you know what I love? Like, and maybe like probably other companies do this too. It's just like, hey, I love this character. Let me get this character.
Yes.
You know?
Oh yeah. That was what I wanted. I wanted
Yes.
like, okay, so I'm gonna let you spruce up the things you love so much. Obviously, let me take Strider.
Yeah.
And things like that. Let's just
Yeah.
make them look as good as possible.
You know.
So with that super you just did, I would have preferred that there was a transformation before she did that. You know what I mean? It just pans to it immediately. She's already wearing the mask and everything has a crazy.
And that's something in the original MVCI that is not really easy to change.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you get this transformation super.
Yeah, you see that? You actually see the transformation. It's totally different.
Yeah, and then she gets her wild, crazy hair, which has you know varying
Super
degrees of
Saiyan.
goofy outline stuff.
Yeah. They did it first.
Hold on a second. Let me see. And then we got her level 3.
Everything I've got. Good night.
I like the
This
fact that
one's-
she changes into the galaxy.
It is neat.
Yeah.
But I think this is about a 7. I personally think this one lacks like a bit of impact, personally speaking.
Oh yeah. I think you know what she did after that. After she does the power geyser, come down with the
Yeah, it,
and
it
then
feels like a little disconnected. But her gameplay is actually super cool.
Oh no, she's insane.
She's effectively a Superman character.
Well, she can rush down like a maniac.
Yes,
Yeah.
she has this move. Oh shit, that's not it. It's I'm holding down a button to do this. Don't control her. This move
Yeah.
is disgusting.
Yeah.
It's her drill claw.
And on blocked, it's some plus. So
Yes, and on block, she just keeps continuing to
keep
get
going,
pressure.
yeah.
Yeah, she's super good. Carol's great. I love the way she looks. I love the way her color is eventually.
I like her hair. I like it when her hair's down.
Thank you.
And-
Thor is also a new bitch, brand new looking character. He's not the same as looking as he was
Yeah.
from previous games. So let me just do a move or two.
Dude, his hammer looks crazy different.
That was
Yes.
already good too.
His
Yeah.
hammer is
Look at that.
very shocky.
Yeah.
That
It
was
looks
already
hyper
good, too.
realistic.
Let's see if this is it. Yeah, he also has like his really fast grab. And dialed in all the lights for this stuff to make him look cool.
That's not level 3?
That's not level 3.
It's like some other characters, but that one's solid.
Yeah, it's not bad. Not bad.
Not bad, yeah.
This is his level 3.
The Thunder God's wrath. How dost thou like this? Go, Mjolnir!
I think Zeno did
That is dope.
Zeno did
That's
all
a
of the
10.
rigging on this
Gonzo
character.
raid, thank you.
It's not bad. I think it's. Thank you, Gonzo.
That's a 10.
You think it's a 10? I think it's
That's
an
a 9.
8.5.
8.5.
I give it a
man.
9.
That's a 10, dude. I like it.
And I love our new Thor artwork with his beard.
Yes.
It looks so good, David.
But not only that, the Jedah art too. He looks like maniacal right there. I mean, all the art too, like Firebrand.
So Jedah, one of the premier characters of MVCI because he was new. Brand new model. First time Jedah's been playable in anything in like the
Years.
90 years.
Yeah, years.
So, and he's incredible. He's arguably one of the coolest Capcom characters in this game, just in general. I love him.
Yeah, and like I'm happy. Like I mean, like I would have.
I'm trying to see what he's actually fashioned after. Like, what's the inspiration? For
I
this
don't know.
character?
Jedah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
What-
it's
even
not
the
it's
OG
not
one.
Dracula because Dracula's already in whatchamacallit.
Well, yeah.
So he's definitely his own type of thing, you know.
So Jedah's got a couple of big cinematic moves already, like this one.
Enter the banquet of the abyss.
This is a level 1.
Yeah.
Devilman.
This is better than a lot of some other
Some
level
level
3s.
3s.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's not bad. It's like at least a 7, you know?
And what's crazy, that's not a level 3, but I would have said that was a 10.
You think it's a 10?
Yeah,
I think it is
For
very
him.
And then
The
he's
fact that
just
he
got
changes the whole screen,
the big blade.
everything becomes blood is kind of.
And like I was just happy that someone else from Darkstalkers was getting lost.
Me too.
I'm like,
Yeah.
golly, come on.
Another
thank
male
you.
character. in
And
some
a
way.
male
Yeah.
character, yes.
Yeah. And then obviously Jedah's big
He's
level
not my
3.
favorite, but I'm like, thank God.
I feel like he's the Starscream of Darkstalkers.
Maybe.
Yeah,
A little
right.
bit. Isn't it terrible?
Yeah, because he isn't like the big baddie.
So here's his level
He's
3.
like that guy who wants to be big bad.
The contract
This
is
one's cute.
complete.
Yeah,
I think it's cute. I think this is also.
Maybe a 9.
I'm giving that a 7.
Yeah, I think there's varying levels of whether you like this one
Well,
or not.
I like the
right.
contract and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It could be more in like right
Yeah,
now.
this part is just really
Because that is just like whatever, but I do like the contract.
Yeah, the contract.
I would have liked it if he held the contract.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, and then like,
And
you know,
ate it or some
like
shit.
burned it or something like that.
Firebrand is.
That would have been a 10.
Firebrand. Y'all know him. Y'all either hate him and or love him, and that is about the extent of what you feel.
2 evil winged characters.
There's a level 3. That was his level 3. Did you see it? And then I do shit like this. I do Firebrand shit.
I honestly have never seen anybody use level 3.
That's
ever.
very few people
Ever.
have used this. There's probably probably less than 10 times in human history
That somebody actually used
even
it.
been used.
I've never seen anybody.
He's also
use
got
level
this luminous body, which is just luminous body, and he becomes glowy.
armor.
Yeah, and it just does. I think
Extra
it becomes a
armor.
little bit faster.
3. Oh, it's not armor?
I don't think it's armor. I don't think. And then he's got an actual new level 3. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it.
That's it.
There we go. Kinda cool.
Yep.
I think it's kinda cool.
Major slam.
I might give him about like an 8.5 there.
I wanted him to bite him or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we got
Yeah, 6. I guess.
the muscle man, Haggar, with all of his vascularity. Here's his level 1 so you can see his nipples.
Oh.
Can you take this?
Oh, there it is.
And that's not fantastical of a level 1. What this one?
That's level 1. Hey, there you go. That's a nipple.
There's that one.
Nipple cannon.
And then you get his big.
My blood's boiling. Muscle.
Damn. Haggar tossing around Thor.
Think you can handle this?
Ooh,
Very
10 out of 10.
I
10 out of 10.
I'll give it a 9. So Cap, that's his was one level 1.
Paper. Charging star.
And then he has his other level 1.
Paper. Stars.
Fully invulnerable.
Stars and
Also,
stripes.
Captain America is a fully invulnerable move
yeah.
Stars and stripes.
without using meter. Fully invulnerable.
Let's show you again.
And yeah, you can do.
Spider-Man.
You can actually combo after it too. And here's his level 3.
Let's go. Stay
Or
down.
get like an extra move.
Hit it.
Dude,
Shielding. Justice.
It's great.
I don't care.
Man.
10 out of 10.
I think that's a 10.
Go back and
I think it's
listen
a
to
10.
it. You want to know why? The freaking sound, bro.
Okay.
Go back and do it.
Let's go. Stay down. Hit it.
Yeah.
Shielding.
So sick.
You know what that is?
Great cameras.
So sick.
That's actually cinematic movies.
Yeah,
That's a 10.
yeah.
But,
That's a 10.
But when you pair it with the visuals of this game, it's way better.
Way better. Way
Yeah.
better.
I think it comes out way better.
And you know who started that? Freaking Matrix.
Spider-Man.
Get ready. Does whatever inspires.
Spider-Man very much went back to his old Marvel superheroes visual style.
Oh, I remember the level 3. This one's actually really cool too.
Yeah, and then
The wheel of Spidey.
I'm gonna have to do some modification to this
wow,
one.
that
Hold on
one
a
missed.
second. Chill.
Wheel of Spidey.
It's an anti-air grab.
Yeah, it's anti-air.
So,
cool.
it's varying levels of okay.
Hey, it's old school though. Oh no, that wasn't even a super.
That's a super.
Well, no, in the other one it wasn't.
No, you know that is a. He also has this.
Yes.
He still has it. And
he's-
then his level 3.
It's Spidey time.
This, here we go, boys.
Uh-oh. Spider-Man's
So
tingling.
sick.
Oh yeah.
Again. Don't you
No,
want to
yeah.
see
Yep,
this?
yep.
Sorry, Norman. You're not my type.
This could be a 10.
Nope. 11 out of 10.
Wow.
You really love it that
11 out
much?
of 10.
Oh, because it brings
Bro,
out another
it
character.
brings out another character that's throwing stuff at him. He's going crazy. He's beating you while someone else is
Spider-Sense.
trying. His Spider Sense is going nuts. He's got the Matrix moves and he's using the weapon against you. It's super smart. Bro, 11 out of 10. Get out of here.
I'm the German judge. I also give it a 9.
Ah!
Dormammu. And he
man.
was
Was it
Strider? Dormammu, like, hold on a second. This guy just was very easy to do. Like, I feel like we just did not run into many complications with Dormammu. Everything about his execution visually just sort of worked out. Make him look creepy and crazy. And then obviously it's big
I will teach you truth.
when we need to rate.
Damn.
It's neat.
I like it. I like
It's
it.
the same as Marvel 3. I'll give it an 8.
I give it a 9. If you win with that, it's like a 10.
It's great. This is the final hit.
If it's a final hit, that's a 10.
It has impact, you know?
Yes.
I'll give it an 8 too. I'll give it
Okay,
an 8. It's really
I give it a 9.
get you.
If you win with it, then it's almost like a 10 because like, oh, you end
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
So Sigma's got a whole bunch of level 1s that are nice to use, so we can see how crazy he looks.
I will obliterate you.
There we go. As our announcer,
I'll end your life.
I'll do so much bad shit to you. But the thing I like about Sigma and I like about Nova, they're very passionate when they do the supers.
And then this is one of my favorite supers in the game, actually.
Oh gosh.
This looks so sick. It's so destructive
To
looking.
me, personally, it would have been better if I could combo off of it.
I know.
Yeah, but there's nothing you can do after
Well,
that.
it's like you have to like tag after.
Yeah, and even then, you don't really get much after that.
No, yes you do. What the hell, bro?
No, like, after a big combo and then you do it. And then you try to bring it-
no. Yeah, if you
Yeah.
want to get super damage, it's this.
Yeah, because it has slow startup, and afterwards, yeah, you can get a combo.
It's
out
like
of it, but you're not going to do it at
It's
raw.
a get off me super. Level 3.
I will show you true despair. From
Ladies and
Alpha to
gentlemen,
Omega.
the best super in the game.
Down to me.
In the tournaments,
I give it
in the
10.
tournaments, everybody in the crowd always fucking chanted that
I know.
freaking super. Every single time.
Sigma's voice lines are god.
It's
Yes.
fucking
That's why it's like Nova. Nova, like you
fucking
level
15
1.
out of 10, chat. 15 out of
No,
10.
like-
best super in the
Here's the
game.
thing: Sigma before this has been like known to be like
Very nonchalant. Very, very,
and like
very
his demeanor is very like
Yes.
not
Yes.
intense. And in this one, he's intense,
Yeah.
and I love it.
Let's go back to Mega Man X at the end when X finally gets all the way up to the top of the tower. He goes, you'll regret ever having defied me.
Yeah, Monster Hunter. A character that we actually had to tone her detail down a ton because she is too detailed. She had too
Okay.
many lines on her because of all the scales and stuff.
Right.
So I had to turn down the opacity on a lot of that.
She looks like she took a long time to actually put
She
together.
kind of did
Yeah.
because she was just too.
Oh, yeah.
She was too busy. Her 3D model had too much going on. So anyway,
So this is her armor is a nod to the
Rathalos.
Rathalos. Okay.
the thing that we killed in our boss rage way back in the day. Here's Monster Hunter's level 3.
You get to fight with a monster hunter. Big mistake. This is your end. Ah, so tasty.
Freaking amazing.
I give it an 8.
I
Solid.
give this one actually a 10.
Wow.
I love it. I freaking love it.
I give it.
I think the barrel should have been before, not at the end.
yeah.
I give it a 9. I think that like you should have done the thing, put the barrel, and then blow it up. I think the barrel comes out at the wrong time.
I think
That's
it's
just me.
really cute. I think it's a great nod, and I think it's
Can we see it one more time?
really cheeky. But it doesn't have enough impact for me.
Big mistake. This is your end. Ah, so
Thank you for flattening the barrel, by the way. One of our artists did that, you know. I love this super.
But
yeah.
it's
But I'm a little biased. I love Monster Hunter. She's one of my favorite characters in this game.
Uh,
She's one of the coolest characters in this game, like, period. Black
really good.
Widow! And this is one of the later characters. I feel like some stuff
Also, another character I've been traumatized by.
yeah, I feel like
Really?
Black Widow was a little unfinished in some ways in MVCI. How some things just weren't that polished, but
There-
you know, she's good.
Multiple guys that used her and Gamora.
this will
And
yeah.
man,
ladies?
she's
Gamora is very good in this game.
they could not stop rushing you down.
Yeah.
And her little, what is it? Her trap, the acid on the floor or
Yeah.
something,
so gullible.
was
Oh,
insanely
dot
good.
damage. So acid into pressure, right?
Some crazy mix-ups you can do with
Damn.
that.
This might as well be a level 3. and
I
it's not.
concur. I
Yeah.
concur.
This is a level 1.
That's better than some characters level 3.
Eat shit, Venom.
Yeah. That could
Level
be a level
3
3.
is.
Execution
Does that have lingering damage?
I think it does. It leaves a shock state.
Yeah.
Say goodnight.
Oh my god, you see that?
Yeah. It looked like she was a kiss.
No, dude. His neck was snapped all the way around, dude.
Let's find out.
Let me find out.
Dude. Jesus, dude.
Yeah.
She snapped his
She
neck.
murdered him.
Oh my god.
Venom got murdered.
That was
day.
horrifying.
I give it a 9. I give it a 9.
Yeah, that's a 9. That is definitely a 9.
So, a lot of dialing in went to Black Panther.
Fucking hell, he looks
Thank
sick
you.
as fuck.
This was
This
one
is
of
my initial reaction.
he was one of my projects in terms of
looks-
polish.
sick.
And-
He looks matted.
Yeah, dude, he looks fucking.
I
like,
put
he
a-
looks like he's ready to mess stuff up.
The reason I put a lot of effort into this guy is because out of our lead devs, Erebus, he's a Black Panther main, and he loves Black Panther.
See that?
So
See, that's what
I
you
was
get.
like, all right,
Yeah.
we need to get this shit dialed in, and we eventually got to a point where he just looked a little too dark, where his costume is obviously like flat black. So like,
Yeah.
I wanted to change that.
Right.
So we need to add varying
chill.
levels of like all of this stuff all over here. I need to make sure his gold looks really gold, and I need to make
Yeah.
sure that he didn't have purple on him, which was weird to me. He was
Right.
looking a little flat, and I was
Yeah.
like, I don't like this. So now you get, in my opinion, which is one of our best looking characters.
And you know what's funny? This is like the greatest stage for him to be in because he actually blends in with the background really
a
well.
little bit. Where is it?
Blink and lose your life. Sudden death.
See, like even though it wasn't, that could almost be level 3. He gets very like really cinematic on that one.
Yeah.
I like his, you know.
It's so unfortunate this character is insanely difficult to use.
Oh,
Playtime is over. The strong shall hunt the weak. That is the law of nature. And my rules.
Pretty cool. But they don't go that ham.
7.5.
didn't go that
Doesn't go that
I think it's
ham.
like an 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, 7. It's almost an 8 for me.
Playtime is over.
I like him talking.
Level 1.
You want more? Fire!
One of the best supers in the game.
It's the finale!
Straight up.
I like
The mix you get during this is so good.
I like the beginning, you know, like the nice
So-
camera angle.
Why is that the best super in the game?
Lockdown, mix up. Because of this. You know, where you're getting hit. If he's blocking, good luck, bro.
Oh,
You get effectively 4 mix-ups. Left,
okay.
right, overhead, low, while he's beep, 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 and you're on block.
Gotcha.
It's
So
stupid
It leads to stuff.
Leads to full hits.
I made a joke.
And,
Here's something for you.
That one's sick.
sick.
That one's sick. Even though it's a level 1, it's better than some level 3s.
That's right.
He's scraping the floor.
And I
There's
think
sparks. It's cinematic.
I think it's an anti-hero, right?
It's just fully invulnerable.
that
Like, you
one's
can't
sick.
hit him out of this.
Yeah.
That one's sick.
All right, take this, Monster Hunter.
Clench your teeth. Square.
Brush your
A
teeth.
little extra. How
Sick.
was your flight? Unyielding justice.
That's that could be a 9.5 for me.
I'll
That's
give it an
almost a
8.
10.
I give it an 8.
I like it, dude.
I wish he didn't say unyielding justice. It sounded corny as hell.
This ain't done. Unyielding justice.
Bang! Right in the face. It's a 9.5 for
Kinda
me.
cool.
It is a 9.
It is a 9?
It is a
Yeah.
9.
Dang, okay.
It's
Well,
clean.
Solid. It's
Well,
very
here we
solid.
go. All right, here we go. Arguably one of the best supers in NBC history now.
And you know what this is? This is a Project Justice super.
Yes. Oh, wait, I have to set it up.
I won't fail.
I won't fail. It changes the music.
Here we go.
What?
There you go. It ain't over.
Damn.
Unyielding justice. See ya.
It's the
That's
best.
cool.
It's a 10 out of 10.
It's a goddamn 10 out of 10.
It is the
10 out of
best.
10.
I'll be like, you know, like
That's
something
so cool.
It is the best because it is a literally team up super.
Yeah, it's a team up super. Only happens with them.
It only happens with them.
Unyielding
And that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
That's actually
And it was clear that,
Yeah.
like, if the game had a future beyond 2
They
months,
probably would have
Yes.
X and Zero would have gotten
Oh
something.
my God.
Spider-Man and Venom would have gotten
Spider-Man,
something.
probably Sigma and maybe Thanos or something like that.
Yeah, like or Ultron and Sigma could have
Ultron,
gotten
Sigma,
something.
yeah.
There was so many opportunities for that to be
Maybe
a thing.
Gamora and like
Gamora and Rocket. Well, there you go. There's our all the supers that I put 8 months of work into for NBCIB.
Viper.
If you guys want to grab the game now, it's available.
Do it.
Go to NBCIB.com. You can find the instructions. You can download the game for free or the mod for free. The game, you need the original copy of the game on Steam.
If I can do it, y'all can do it.
It's an easy drag and drop download.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's all the supers in the game. Now we're gonna actually play.